Hello and welcome to my channel. I bought the new Google Pixel 9a, launched in March, for around 550 euro in Europe. But is it any good? Let's find out. This is a compact phone with a design very similar to the Pixel 9 Fold. The front is covered in the older generation Gorilla Glass 3 and has a plastic matte back. The frame is more premium, made of brushed aluminum, similar to the older A series or the Pixel 9. The phone is IP68 water and dust resistant. The base version starts at 128 gigs with 8 gigs of RAM. There are not many options here, but only a higher 256 gigs of storage variant. The Pixel 9a weighs 186 grams. My phone is a sort of violet blue called Iris, similar to the flower. You can also find it in obsidian, porcelain and peony. It is very easy to handle and use with one hand. Be careful, as it is quite slippery. If you buy the original case, it is great. Slim with a nice texture, more plasticky than rubbery. The rubbery cases are lean magnets, and this case is quite immune to pockets. At first, it was a bit slippery as well. The device has a 6.3 inches display, plastic OLED, 120Hz with 422 ppi, just like the Pixel 9. The phone has a high brightness mode of 1800 nits and the maximum brightness of 2700 nits. I am not a fan of the rounded corners, which waste a lot of screen estate. What I am a big fan of is that the screen does not feel hollow any longer. All in all, the screen is really great, very sharp and very bright, flagship level, no doubt. There is no graininess on the display, as I've seen other reviews claiming, and there is no discernible low contrast or grayish blacks. The only thing I don't like is the auto brightness. It is sometimes very chaotic and dims the screen too much indoors, and you have to turn to manual mode. Please fix this, Google. In terms of biometrics, the phone has an optical fingerprint scanner, which is accurate and responsive. I still have the Pixel 7 and the 8 Pro, and the fingerprint scanner on the 9a is on par with the one on the 8 Pro and better than the scanner on the 7, which is more finicky. The vibration motor is strong and precise, one of the best around. The phone is equipped with a very loud stereo speaker setup. They are very well balanced and better than the ones on the Pixel 9 with a full and clear sound. The audio in the upper speaker is clear during calls as well.
These two are the perfect dynamic together.
100%. I mean, the minute we got them in a scene, like it was when they were having martinis that first day when they meet and they're on the couch and talking and Anna's drunk and all that. I'm just like, their chemistry is through the roof.
Now let's talk about the processor. The Pixel 9a is equipped with a Tensor G4 designed by Google and manufactured by Samsung. Some sources claim that this chip is a slightly downgraded version of the G4 present on the Pixel 9 and 9 Pro. Whatever the case, it behaves similarly in benchmarks. Compared to the Pixel 9, the 9a has a vapor chamber which helps keep the phone cool, and the phone behaves better in the CPU throttling test than its more expensive siblings. The modem on the 9a is the Exynos 5300 present on the Pixel 8 series, not the 5400 present on the 9 series. I never had any connectivity issues with the Pixels, with the exception of the Pixel 6a, which did not have voice over LTE in my region. After the problem was solved by Google and the operators, the Pixels behaved excellent for me. It is true that I live in an area with good coverage and I don't even need to use Wi-Fi calling. The software is based on stock Android with some Google flavor on top. Google will provide OS and security updates for 7 years. For a compact phone with a 5100 mAh capacity, the battery life is excellent. When compared to other mid-range and entry-level phones that I tested, the 9a is the champ. With some updates that will probably solve the higher battery drain in video calls, the battery will improve further. The maximum charging capacity is 23 watts and the Pixel 9a charges from 0 to 100% in around 1 hour and 45 minutes. That does not sound impressive in 2025. However, nobody charges their phone from 0 to 100% every day, and charging the Pixel 9a from 20% to 80% takes exactly 40 minutes. which is acceptable. Charging slows down significantly beyond 80%. However, to preserve the battery health over time, it is recommended to keep the charge between 20 and 80% anyway. Wireless charging is capped at 7.5 watts. Quite unimpressive again. Now about the cameras. The Pixel 9a is using a 48 megapixels resolution wide sensor, which is apparently used for the Pixel Folds as well. The pictures pin down to 12 megapixels by default. There is no Pro mode, so no full 48 megapixel pics. The phone also have a 13 megapixels good ultra-wide sensor, and the front camera is 13 megapixels as well with fixed focus. Fortunately, the front camera accepts logging into private apps like banking apps. Also, I would mention that the macro is from the wide sensor, which is not very common and is quite good. I would argue that the macro photos are sometimes better than the ones from flagships, as the sensor is larger than most ultra-wide ones. The flagships usually have macro capabilities from the ultra-wide sensors that have autofocus. From the same reason, the macro video is one of the best I've seen. Granted, you cannot get extremely close to what you are filming without out-of-focus issues. Additionally, the macro is automatic and you cannot enable or disable it. The processing is great with the pixel signature, a lot of contrast and great HDR. When it comes to video, all cameras are 4K 30fps capable and only the wide camera can also film in 4K 60. The video quality is very good, as you will see in just a bit. The Pixel 9a has a few tricks up its sleeve related to AI like Add Me, Reimagine and Auto Frame that I do not use much. You might enjoy them though. No features like Pixel Studio or Pixel Screenshots are available in my region. So, is it worth buying? Yes, this phone is the jack of all trades, offering good performance for a mid-ranger, very good camera capabilities, great battery life, excellent screen, good haptic motor, very good speakers, clean OS and a handful of AI tricks. So yes, A from amazing. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer in the comments section.